There's some real money in the room.
I did want to ask you about a guy named Hot Boy Major, who I've been seeing go back and forth. It was even rumored that he might step on you. Now Major is a comedian, correct?
Correct.
But he's also a Boosie affiliate comedian, right?
I don't know. He screamed Boosie a lot, but Boosie never repped him, so I don't know.
Right. How did y'all come together? And he's out of Baton Rouge, too, right?
Okay, yeah. Okay, when I first come home, I just go on Instagram, you know, I'm trying to learn Instagram, and I see a guy in the truck with a handkerchief going, oh, y'all around here fake with these guns, y'all let and I liked his message about the gun, so I reposted. And he did something after I reposted, got back, whatever. So I started checking him out, you know, saying his stuff, you know, then I started seeing him telling stories. So he seen what we was doing and he started telling his stories. Then he reached out to me and we started talking, and he came out here, we did an interview. While we was out here, I said, yo, you want to holler at OG Percy? Yeah, I want to interview him. He went to interview OG Percy. But by him being from Baton Rouge and me and Boosie clashing, it's like, okay, I'm gonna step up, I'm gonna reach out, you know, speak up for the homie Boosie in hopes that Boosie would recognize me and maybe Boosie will come on my show or whatever the case may be. So he always screaming, Boosie this, Boosie da da da.
Now, did he scream, was he screaming Boosie in y'all's interview?
No, he was more on the neutral side, I would say.
It wasn't until after y'all did the interview.
Yeah, you know, you gotta keep in mind, you know, he felt like he in my territory, so he's like, I got the home court advantage.
Right.
And plus, you know, he ain't no real street dude, so it's like, let me mind my tongue when I'm around gangster. But now once I get from around him, you sucker, you cow, you rat, you know.
He going hard like that?
That's what cowards do.
And what was it like, what did you do for him? Because he wasn't like that when I'm sure he paid you for the sit down.
Yeah.
So
we did it here.
Yeah, so I'm sure, well, you don't got to give up my location now, just because y'all.
I don't give your location. This not live.
Right, that
you
part.
got spooked out already.
Yeah.
Calm down, bro.
But however it is though, you do, yeah, hey man.
What's it?
Let's take it to
Is we live?
No, we ain't.
All right, then. What you talking about? Give up your location.
Yeah, I'm just making sure you owe your P's and Q's.
I want you to be on yours.
Terrance Gangsta Williams
bro,
still.
Listen, I'm going to think for me and the next man.
That part.
And I'm going to make sure I'm good.
That part.
Listen, my plan is to always make it home to my mother. That's my plan. If God don't see that fit, I'm going to try to make sure the man who coming at me, we both going. In my heart, I'm going to paradise. I don't know where he going. But we both going to take the dirt nap. Now, next question.
Well, so Major, right? He just out of nowhere starts attacking you.
Right.
And says that he's going to do you some harm.
No, it was never that at first. It was just a attack. Right, we did the interview, thought we was all right, but he had other hidden agendas, and I'm cool with that.
Like what?
You know, to appease Boosie and them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Boosie and company. So it's like, you know, Boosie a big dog, so if he could get Boosie to help him out and rep him, Boosie by, you know, throw him a little alley hoop, get in the movie he do, or come on his platform, whatever the case may be. You know, so I'm gonna rep the homie. You know, that was his thing, you know. So my thing was, all right, I ignored the first time. Then when he came back, listen, I'm giving you a warning, Boosie. Boy, listen, pump your brakes. I don't care nothing about no Boosie or his steppers or you and whoever you want, miss me with it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you only made one stepper. You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of these dudes be wilding. They coming for you, hitting the little children, hitting the old lady, hitting the girlfriend, hitting the mother, hitting you, missing your target. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, but I don't even worry about that stuff. Yeah, but he want to impress them, so he come at me again, and I was like, you know what? I'm bored, nothing to do. Somebody sent it to me on Instagram. We got action. Whoa, we got action. I got me one. I said, you know what? I looked at my numbers, you know, in the analytics and the revenue report. I said, you know, I need to add to that. And so
I seen you made about 4 videos.
Yeah, I back to back. I did the Drake. I back to back. Then I went on and said, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and on again. Yeah.
You don't think it could get serious with somebody like him who's already made threats?
No, because you always understand. What people always say, it takes 2 to argue. Right? So for it to get serious, that means I would have to entertain street stuff. I'm not going to that. I'm on the internet, enjoying life, and that's where I'm gonna keep it at, bro.
Playing Monopoly.
Facts. You know how I roll. That dice. Get out a jail-free card right here.
Yeah.
And buy me some property. You come around here, you gotta pay me.
Yeah, straight up.
But I'm not about to go to the streets behind no words on the internet. They're not about to trick me. I'm like, bro, I did 23 years, 10 months. I am out here enjoying life. Bro, it's too much beautiful stuff out here. I'm not about to let nobody get up under my skin. But what I'm about to do is get back closer to God. That's the main thing I've been slipping on since I've been home. I pray 5 times a day. I go to Juma, but I haven't been really studying like I used to do in prison. I got to get back on that. It's the only thing. But once I sharpen that back up, a lot of stuff is not gonna never fade me, because a lot of it is a lot of mental. You know, people play on your mental. Say stuff and you're like, can you handle it? Or you gonna go at it, or how you gonna accept it, right? So as far as him and the streets, no. And he's not a street guy. That dude ain't cut like that.
He's from Baton Rouge, you know.
Well, that's the case. That's like you would say, anybody from New Orleans, everybody from New Orleans are all killers and steppers then. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, New Orleans got a reputation.
Well, we got to rep facts, but everybody's not killers. Everybody's not gangsters out of New Orleans. Come on now, think about it. You got killers in California, but you got dudes that's laid back that ain't on the killing. You got guys that are in gangs, but they might recruit him to make the money. Or you go do this, whatever case may be. So everybody's not killers and shooters and steppers. You got some people that's the money man. Some people that just might hold the stash. Some people might be the secretary. Some people, everybody got a role to play. His role is to be a comedian, he entertain the people. But so happening is, when you entertain the people, you gotta know how far to go with it, and you gotta know what tree to bark up. I'm Mr. Answer right back. I live for this stuff, so when you come at me, it depends on your views. He got 100,000, he got 100K. And then here's another thing you gotta see. Look at his video when he dissed me. Look at the numbers. I looked at it, it's like, he don't really have, like, people not really taking him serious. Look at his numbers, see how long he had it other than look at my numbers. I'm the people champ, man.
I mean, they not messing with you from back home on the numbers. They just not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be funny. I don't want anybody to take it, you know, personal. But it's just, it looks like you're keeping that market alive.
They love me. Listen, let me tell you, like I explain to people.
They love to hate you though. You know what I mean? It's one of the most disingenuous loves that I see. Because it's like they love you, but it's like they want to see you fall, man.
That's what everybody, anything you do, a person gonna pray on your downfall. Always remember that, bro. You got people who gonna smile in your face. That smile on me, I'm congratulate that smile. Like, I can't wait for you to fall. I can't wait for you to come back down here by me. But here's the thing. I don't live boy nobody. I don't son them. If somebody hit me on Instagram, ask me a question, I help people. I show love. Even with him, Maisie, I helped him out, show him love. I embrace it. I show a lot of people love. So, and I get my blessing back from God. So I don't worry about that. But like I say, yeah, there are a lot of people rooting for me to fall. And whenever God sees fit for me to come up off this, then that's what it is. You know, I made a nice penny on here. So I'm able to do the things I want to do. Right. You know what I'm saying? So my goal is just to never go broke.
Hey, real tone, it's some real money in the room.